Hey everybody, Shawn Holsinger here from HolsingersFlyShop.com. Today I'm trying a little something different. I'm messing around with another camera just to give you guys a different look and maybe make the video a little better, I hope. We're going to tie a blue-winged olive, a dry fly this time. I don't do many dry flies, so here's a little break from the norm for me. And what I want to showcase in this video is Veevus Body Quill. It's a product that we just started carrying into shop here recently, and we're also going to use some Veevus thread too, which is new to the shop. But I really like this Veevus Body Quill, and I've been tying a lot of my dry flies this year with it, especially my sulfurs and spinners. I really like the effect of it. It's got a nice makes a nice thin body, but it also gives a little bit of shine to it, so it gives some reflective qualities. Let's get into tying it here now. We're going to start out with a Firehole 419 dry fly hook in a size 18. We're tying it small for the olives. And these are nice hooks. They're a little bit long. It's a bigger gap. I like the bigger gap on them. We're going to start out, the thread we're going to use is olive colored Veevus thread. This is 10/0. D25 is the number on the spool. And we're just going to put a little bit of thread on there, get it started, and then we're going to add our tail. For the tail, you know me, if you watch my videos a lot, I use a lot of Coq de Leon. This is medium Pardo. If you have, any good tailing material will work. Dry fly material. If you have microfibets, that's really good too. So whatever you prefer to use for tailing material, go ahead and use that. And we're just going to wrap this on, and we're going to wrap it back to the bend. And we don't want to wrap over the bend, and I want the tail to be the length of the body. So that's about good. I don't want to wrap over the bend, or it'll curl the tail down. And we don't want that. We want the tail to lay flat off the shank of the hook there. So now I'm going to tie this off so I can come in with my body quill. The body quill, you could use it, but it's just not as strong as the thread is. So I prefer to do the thread on this part rather than the body quill. Now we'll come in with our body quill thread, and here's the thing. It's BQ5 from Veevus, and this is the olive color. We carry it in a couple different colors, like a nice brown, a yellow for a sulfur. There's a couple of black, pink. Of course, you're not going to tie a pink dry fly, but unless you're a little crazy. But who knows? Hey, fish are crazy too. They'll take just about anything. They'll eat a cigarette butt. They might take a pink dry fly. So we're going to do ours in olive here. And I'm going to keep the body thin. This is a size 18. There's not a lot of body to them. And just create a small taper towards the front of the hook. And I'm going to stay a little bit better than an eye length back from where to give me lots of room to put my hackle on. And then I'm just going to tie this off again. Like I said, this will actually, I've just pulled on it a little bit and it snapped there just to show you. I wanted a clean cut, so I didn't pull it the whole way off. But that's why I don't continue to use it, because it's not real strong. And it'll break easily, and if you're into your hackle and trying to tie your hackle off and it breaks, it just frustrates you. So for hackle, I'm going to use a dun-colored saddle hackle. This is a saddle hackle. If you have a good cape, that's too. But dun is the color for a blue-winged olive. It's not blue, it's dun. And we're just going to tie that on there, and then I'm going to wrap it forward. Alright, we're just going to palmer this forward towards the eye here, get nice tight wraps. And then once we get it up to the eye, I'm going to tie it off. Get about 3 good wraps there, get it tied off nice. And then we'll trim that off, and then we're going to come in, and I usually like, whenever I do a dry fly, I like to half hitch it. Whoops, with a half hitch tool to keep the hackle right back off the eye, just a little bit, and then I'll come in and whip finish it off. It's just it helps me make a cleaner head. So that's the reason why I do that. I usually half hitch 2 or 3 half hitches and then whip finish once I get all the fibers back out of the way of the eye. And there you can see I got a nice clean small head on this. So that's all that's to the blue winged olive with that Veevus Body Quill. You can whip a bunch of these out real quick, and you can see how nice that makes the pattern there. And that's all that's to it. So give us a try. Like I said, I tied my sulfurs in this color, or not in this color, but in the Veevus Body Quill, and I did real well with them this year. I really like using this stuff for dry flies, and it's nice for nymphs too. So it's nice to have in there in your arsenal of fly tying material. Thanks for watching, everybody, and keep watching here. We'll have new material coming out all the time and some new flies to tie with it. So if you're interested in any of the material to tie, go to holsingersflyshop.com and check us out there. And if you have any questions about how we do anything, just drop us an email at the shop or here on the comments. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Shawn Holsinger.